Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, March 30th. This is Mr. Hanson, your proud principal at North Springs High School, wanting to say good morning and welcome to everyone. It's kind of funny, I don't get to say good morning 1,000 times today over the last 2 weeks, so I'm kind of missing it. I hope you all are doing well. I really do miss you all. It's hard to believe that we have been out 2 weeks with this and we haven't been able to interact as you guys enter the building or in classrooms and things like that. I hope you all are doing well, that you're taking care of yourselves, that you're practicing self-care, but also practicing good social distancing skills. The importance of doing your part in social distancing is just really, really important because we don't want this to spread. We want to be able to, as they say, flatten the curve so that we can get back to school before the end of the year. There's a lot riding on it, quite simply from prom to homecoming to athletics, all of the things that I miss seeing you all doing every single day here. That's what's at stake. So please make sure that you're practicing that. There is a couple of resources that I know that you're aware about, and so this is more about trying to make sure that you are okay. Remember the text for help number, and I'm going to include that in communications that go home to your parents and in this email as well. I want to make sure that you're okay. Don't feel down, don't feel depressed, like things are out of your control and stuff like that. If you need to reach out to somebody, please make sure that you do that. I need you all back here whenever we do come back because you're incredibly important. A reminder, Miss Ferris this week has come up with Spirit Week. So this week we're trying to kind of build up some school spirit here, get spring break started on a high note at the end of the week. So as you're interacting in your lessons and your classes, please make sure that you wear your wear for Spirit Week and stuff like that, and share that in your social media posts. Today, Monday, is PJ Day. Tomorrow is formal attire wear. Can't wait to see what our teachers and what you all come up with for formal attire wear. Wednesday is crazy hair or hat day. I will tell you, crazy hair is going to be important. I'm about 2 weeks away from having a head of white hair that is going to start curling up and stuff like that, so that'll be interesting. Thursday is your sports jersey shirt day, and then Friday is school spirit day, so make sure you wear your school wear. One of the most important things right now is to make sure that you all are connecting with your teachers daily. We have Monday for language arts, we have Tuesday for math, Wednesday is electives, Thursday is science, and social studies goes on Friday. So you only have 2 hours a day that you're responsible for actually meeting and getting assignments, and then the teachers may assign homework over the course of that week. But it's incredibly important that you all are doing your homework and making sure that you're paying attention. Grades do count. There is no freebie here. This isn't 2 weeks of downtime where there's no consequences. Teachers are going to start putting grades in, and you want to make sure that you are taking advantage of this opportunity to get caught back up, to do the work that you need to do. A reminder that Edgenuity is available for those of you that were involved in the credit recovery options, and this means for our seniors who you've got a deadline, and you've got to make sure that you're ready for whatever happens on May 18th, but for everybody else, this is your opportunity to spend a lot of time catching up on the work that you need to do. If there's anything that you need with regard to credit recovery, Miss Ritchie is your contact, and please reach out to her. But it's important. Your teacher is going to start putting grades into the system, so if you're not participating and you're not turning things in, you may end up with some zeros. We want to be work with you, and we want to make sure that we are taking into account all of the different things that you all are dealing with out there, but realize that you're still accountable for some of these things, and we're going to work with you to make sure that you've got the time to make it up. Also realize that you don't have to participate every single day during the Teams meetings, the live events. You have the opportunity to participate afterwards. All of the Teams meetings are recorded, and those recordings are sent to the site where the teachers are housing them based off of their OneNote and SharePoint sites and stuff. So please make sure you're accessing them, even if you don't end up with going on the live events. A little bit about prom. So I told your parents on Friday, I had a meeting with all of the high school principals. Right now, our prom is scheduled to be Saturday, April the 18th, and that's inside the window that the governor had declared the schools to be shut down. Schools will be shut down until April the 24th at this point in time. We don't know what that means afterwards, but right now we're postponing prom. That may mean a couple of different things. Depending on what the venues are, it may mean if we come back to school that there's an opportunity to have something here on campus, but it does not mean that we're going to be able to probably go to Puritan Mill there to have our prom anytime in the near future. So stay tuned for more information, and I'll share that with you. If you're due a refund, we will make sure that we get that money back to you as soon as Ms. Shiflett gets back on campus. Graduation. For our seniors, this is still an unknown. We don't know anything more than what I've already shared. I'm feeling for you on this because I want to have graduation with you all. Y'all have worked 4 very long, hard years to get to this point. And part of my role as a principal is to wish you well on your next life's journey here. And that's something that I want to make sure that we do. We have a little bit of time, if they were to, say that we could come back on after April 24th, we would be getting ready to have graduation. My promise to you is that we will have it in some way, shape, or form, whether it's at Amerisbank Amphitheater, whether it's in some other way, shape, or form. But you all need that, and my promise to you is to have that. Lastly, spring break is next week. You don't have any work to do during spring break. We're not going to assign assignments or have you do anything. You need to enjoy that time off and go out. And I say go out. You need to practice good social distancing skills, but that's your spring break, just like it would have been if we were in school. Lastly, I can't reiterate the idea about social distancing. You all need to make sure that you are staying safe, that you are staying away from friends and loved ones and stuff like that might be sick. You've kind of seen this huge spike in the amount of cases here in Georgia and around the country. The only way that this ever gets flat, as they call it, is if we all do our part. So this means no congregating at the basketball courts, no congregating, in the parks and things like that, in the malls. You need to separate yourself and stay apart, stuff like that. That's the only way that you do it. We need to hurry up and get this done because, at some point in time, we're going to need to come back to school, and we're going to want to make sure that everybody is safe and available. So I'm going to do this every Monday so that I can welcome you. I'm probably not going to do as well as Silent does every morning by saying, "Good morning, North Springs." I'll have to work on it, Silent, I promise that. But please make sure that you're working the rest of this week and getting everything that you need done to get ready for spring break and have a good week spring break, all right? I miss you all greatly.